Hey guys, it's Leah from SkinBeautifulrx and
Ben Fuchs, pharmacist Benjamin Fuchs, formulator of Truth Treatments.
Perfect. So I wanted to make this video about my personal favorite Truth Treatment product.
Mine too.
Is it your favorite?
My favorite.
Oh, we have great taste. The 5% retinol serum.
Yeah.
So can you take us through this product a little bit?
First of all, excuse me for being super proud of this.
But, you should be, it's amazing.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
As a formulator, I consider formulation my art.
Mm-hmm.
And I consider myself to be an artist as much as a scientist. And so when I'm making a product, doing a formulation, I'm looking for an artist's and a scientist's favorite word. That's elegance. Right? We all hear the word elegant, you think of an elegant person or an elegant dress. But elegance is really a scientific word. And it means when you get a little, you get a lot of benefit with a lot of stuff with a little start. You get a lot for a little, a lot of bang for your buck.
Mm-hmm.
So an elegant scientific paper is a scientific paper that gives you an incredible conclusion with the simplest of experiments. An elegant food is a food that has very simple, but it's really beautiful and nourishing and tasty. An elegant dress doesn't have a lot of stuff all over it. It just gives you beauty without a lot of stuff or accessories or accessorizing. This is an elegant product. When I formulate my products, I formulate with elegance in mind, and that's why I have 5 ingredients or 6 ingredients, and they're all active ingredients. So as far as art goes, the art of formulation is about creating very simple products that have a lot of effects and a lot of benefits. And if you notice with our Truth Treatments, we're always talking about healing, right? Mm-hmm. The reason we're talking about healing is because you don't just get benefits for making your skin more beautiful. You get wound healing benefits and collagen growing benefits and barrier benefits and anti-pigmentation benefits and stimulating benefits, and that's elegance. And this is one of the reasons why I am such a huge advocate of retinol. Ever since I was in pharmacy school, when I learned that it was like a drug, I was like, wait a minute, you could actually get drug-like effects with a topical ingredient? That was revolutionary back in the 1980s when I was in pharmacy school. So ever since then, I've been obsessed with retinol. And as a nutritionist, I know about vitamin A. And vitamin A, I call it vitamin anabolic because it's important for building things. Vitamin A is your building vitamin. It's a summertime vitamin. It's found in animal foods mostly. And from an evolutionary perspective, it was in the summertime when we got vitamin A. Vitamin A is important for building muscle, for your eyes, for your immune system, and for your skin. But the problem, as you know, is that the real key to building, or if you really want to get building, you got to start off with inflammation. That's why we lift weights, and that's why we run. Or that's why we don't lift weights, and that's why we don't. Is because we're actually putting a stress on the body that results in inflammation. And this is why you hear negative stuff about retinol sometimes. People think about the inflammation. Well, it turns out you need to have the inflammation to have the healing and the recovery and the growth. And this is how the body is designed. But because people, their bodies are not strong enough, or they don't know how to use it, there's for various reasons, retinol can be overly aggressive for some people, and some people can't use it. So I have made it my life's work to create retinol products for the last 40 years that will give the power of retinol without undue irritation, undue inflammation. You need a certain baseline of it, but without undue irritation, and that's why our retinol 5% gel is our best-selling product, which is kind of crazy when you think about it.
That is crazy.
Right? That's a powerful, powerful product. But I'm not satisfied. You know, like that joke we told yesterday,
Yeah.
you know? I'm always looking for better and to do things in a little bit more powerful and elegant way. And so I've been studying retinol, and that's why we have our retinol spot treatment, and we have our retinol enhancing drops for estheticians, and we talk about retinol peels. And this represents the culmination of a tremendous amount of research that I did with retinol. And as gentle, relatively gentle as the retinol 5% gel is, this is even more gentle. Yes. So for people who think they can't use a high-power retinol, I recommend starting off with our 1% and then going to 5%. Everybody can use this, especially if you have older skin, hyperpigmented skin, the best skin light you're going, and also for something called actinic keratosis, pre-skin cancer, right? And also keratosis pylorus as a conditioning agent for the skin, as a thickening agent for the epidermis, and because you get, in pharmacy we say the dose makes the medicine, because you get a real solid dose, you get real effects, and because, as all our formulations are, 100% active and functional. There's no BS in the product, there's no waters, no fillers, there's no preservatives, there's no waxes. You only need 1 or 2 drops. And the other ingredients in here are also cool because when you're formulating a product, it's not just the one ingredient, it's the whole team. The whole team. There's also vitamin E, which is a very important antioxidant for keeping the skin, again, for mitigating the stimulation that retinol can do. And there's also squalane, which is a nice moisturizer, and there's also an ingredient called phytosterols, which are a natural anti-inflammatory, and my favorite ingredient.
Fullerenes.
How do you know that?
I
Not
listen
my-
to you.
I love these things. And so just real quick, because I know we're running out of time, fullerenes are like, if you look at a fullerene under an electron microscope, it's the coolest molecule. I told you about it, right? It's like a soccer ball.
Yep.
Have you seen it?
No, you told me about it.
It's so beautiful. It's like a perfectly symmetrical soccer ball. They call it C60 sometimes because that's 60 carbons. And that soccer ball is hollow on the inside. And that hollow acts like a delivery system. Remember, it's all about delivery. It acts like a delivery system for the retinol and the squalane and the vitamin E and all the phytosterols and all the other ingredients. And it's a great antioxidant too. So I am super proud about this product, and I'm so proud that you like it too. And
I love this, and what I really love about it, like you said, is anybody can use it. I'm very sensitive. I've never had a problem. But this is also like the closest thing you're gonna get to a prescription like Retin-A, which I mean, I think everybody, certain people can use Retin-A and do really, really great with it, but the majority of people we talk to, it's just too harsh for the skin, and then they don't actually use it. Switching to this product makes them actually use their product daily. They enjoy using it, and they see the difference in their skin. So this has been like a lifesaver for people who need to use something very similar to a Retin-A, but can't. And how would we use this? So just 2 drops?
Yeah,
like a couple
well,
times a
you
week?
know, I would say 1 to 2 drops, because I think less is more. But I know some people like to use more. It's not, you know, you could use more. Certainly don't need more than 3 or 4 drops.
No.
But I like 1 drop, and sometimes people say that things don't spread. You want to massage.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking
With the
about
mist,
earlier.
too.
And you use it with the mist, exactly. So as with all our serums, and I will tell you about serums here in a second. You want to ask about that. You always want to mix it with our biomimetic mineral mist. I recommend twice a week, 3 times a week. Your skin will actually load up on vitamin A. So once you've used it regularly, you have a reservoir of vitamin A in the skin. So you don't need to necessarily, once you've loaded up with it, you don't need to use it more than 2 or 3 times a week, but some people do. You can use it on your body as well, on your knees, or on your heels, or great for diabetic feet. I don't know if you've ever seen diabetic feet. They can be pretty gnarly. So this is great for diabetic feet. There's all kinds of benefits. You know what else retinol does? It pulls out splinters and mosquito bites. Instead of just getting one benefit, you've got a whole realm of benefits, and that's when you address the health of the tissue, which is what we're really doing here. Addressing the health of the skin, you get all these wonderful multiple benefits.
Awesome. So this is a 5%, and then it also has THC, like a form of vitamin C.
25%.
Which is a healthy, great dose, right?
Good.
Okay, good.
All right.
And then, so I guess the last big question we have, and I personally prefer and use the serum, but you also have a balm which you started with. So what's the difference?
So the balm is richer. There are people who love the texture of the balm.
Yeah.
I personally would go with the serum. That's my preference.
Yeah.
But a lot of older people like the balm because it's richer and you get more body with the balm. Now, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. That's why we have the Truth Transdermal C Serum and the Truth Transdermal C Balm. It's because I want to cover the bases for people who want to have some body in their product and also as a nighttime. Personally, I use the serums, and I love serums. You know, in the pharmacy, these were all developed as healing products in my pharmacy. People that have traumas. I was confronted with a conundrum. I had to dispense a dosage form, like a cream or a lotion or a serum, but yet maximize its power. And the way I decided to do that was by taking the water out, by taking the wax out, by taking the emulsifier out, taking all the stuff that didn't do anything for the skin. To create a product with body, you got to have body ingredients, and that takes away from the active ingredients. So I'm like, let's give just the jelly of the jelly donut, you know, the chocolate of the chocolate ice cream, the essence, and that's what these products are. They're the essence of what ordinary skincare products are. We've taken the essence out, and it's concentrated, just like an essential oil is the essence of a plant. Vitamin C and retinol, plant-derived minerals, and all the other ingredients we use, fullerenes, they're the essence of what's in another product, except now you're getting it in a bottle. This is the entire essence. How cool is that, right?
So your favorite, my favorite, and like, in my opinion, the most like luxurious Truth product, 5%.
Yes. And if you have blemishes, it's great to put on pimples, especially right before you get the pimple, when you see the pimple starting to come out. You won't get the pimple. Well, the same with cold sores. If you catch it just in time, you won't get the cold sore.
Okay. And then one other thing I did want to mention too is like my clients really love this product in particular, the ones that have like the melasma, the hyperpigmentation,
Yes.
but are more like advanced in their anti-aging journey. So they love this product, and this is the one like I always recommend for them because it's just such like a heavy hitter without causing like inflammation and any issues where they like won't use it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You know,
You're
you don't see
amazing.
products. Well,
Yeah.
the formulation's amazing.